While investing in the energy transition is not just useful, it's essential. Developing renewable energy, low-carbon transportation, and energy efficiency are really the main levers that will do a lot to help meet the goals set by the Paris Agreement. Institutional investors have a key role to play in financing the energy transition, which requires a huge amount of capital. Well, first of all, financing the energy transition means investing in tangible assets. For example, there are power generation infrastructure such as wind farms, solar power plants, hydro infrastructure, and all the associated storage solutions. And there is also the infrastructure usage, electrical and hydrogen vehicle fleets, as well as the deployment of charging stations. Energy transition infrastructure is an asset class in its own right. These assets offer access to relatively predictable, inflation-linked and stable cash flow, with a low correlation to the economical cycle and financial markets. In a low interest rate environment, energy transition infrastructure offers attractive yield potential and somehow quick return on investments, since building, commissioning times are much shorter than in traditional infrastructures. These investments are therefore a good way of diversifying institutional client portfolios. Today, renewable energy power plants are economically competitive, and they require little to no public subsidies. This is mainly due to technological progress and economies of scale of the industry. The risk has shifted from exposure to government risk to merchant risk, which can be mitigated contractually. It is considered as a tangible and resilient asset class, relying on mature technologies and on climate forecasts, for which we now have plenty of experience. While another big advantage of this market is its huge development prospects. There are massive requirements for financing between now and 2030. Nearly 1.7 trillion euro are expected to be invested. There are already a lot of assets, but they are likely to become increasingly diversified. With the shift to low-carbon mobility, there are lots of different types of infrastructure. And of course, there are the development of new energy technologies such as hydrogen, storage, biogas, and so on. As you can see, there are a lot of very promising prospects out there, which is why it is very important that investors rely on experts in the sector, such as Mirova. We are now one of the top energy transition infrastructure investors in Europe. We can say that seeking financial performance and sustainable investment are perfectly compatible. They also offer investors an opportunity to reduce their carbon footprint. And most importantly, the energy transition is an investment that is meaningful at a time when environmental issues have become a top priority.